Oh
Hold
my
on.
gosh, we're
Let's
back.
adjust my chair height there. We
Is
did
there
it. We
is there
pulled it
even
off.
anyone here? We got 5 people. Wow, that's great. I'm
Welcome,
glad it's not
welcome
0. It's been
everyone. I
so
know.
long.
After being
Welcome
gone
our
for like
five
a month
people.
and a
8?
half.
Oh, a month and a half probably.
Yeah. We
That's
disappeared off the face of the
crazy.
earth. We went to Japan.
We went to
And then we came back and
Japan.
we both went into hibernation mode.
Yeah. Deep
Sammy, show them your room.
hibernation. No. No. I still have a bag that's not fully unpacked, and it's been
That's insane to me.
it's
been
been
3
3
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
I've been so
You're
busy.
still packed. You're just ready for the next adventure. That's all.
No, I mean it's just my little camera bag thing that I just took this thing out.
All right.
And say, haven't needed it since we got back. Which means I also got some photos off of there. Which means I have photos. My surprise.
Is that what you were all excited about?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen these new pictures then.
I was just finishing editing them. That's why I was all focused for the last 20 minutes. So yeah, you haven't seen them at all. You haven't seen these at all. What's up? We've got B Buster. Hi everyone.
Hi.
I hope we see some of our Japan friends. We had a good bit of people from our chat that come every week in Japan with us. I missed them.
Really
I was
cool
going
to
through
meet everybody in person.
Yeah. Those that we hadn't met prior, because there were a good bit of people there that we knew from prior.
Yes.
Traveling.
Yeah, we had a lot of people from other tours, repeat customers.
Yeah.
And we did a lot. We did 2 weeks in Japan exploring with a group of 80 people. And I can't believe we should have streamed immediately when we got back, but we had some personal stuff. I had some personal stuff going on. And we hit a lot of places. We hit Ishinohoden. I can't remember what the Kofun place was called. The Saki Stone, the Spaceship Stone. Oh no, I lost Sammy.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't happen too much.
And yeah, we're gonna show some of those pictures today from all the megalithic sites that we hit in Japan. It was so cool seeing that in person.
It was amazing. Yeah, I only have a couple photos of the megalithic sites. I've got castles. I've got neon signs, nighttime shots. Jose, Taco, hello.
I may have to bring stuff up then.
Yeah.
We gotta
have
show
you
those.
Created your folder yet?
No, but I did drop reels with all of that stuff, so we could preview that.
Yeah, if you guys aren't following Mike Wandering Wolf on Instagram, you probably should, because we've been posting a lot and we'll be posting a lot more on there.
Yeah. And we just dropped the Sage Wall video. There's new stuff coming out of Sage Wall. They released recently all of their findings online with LiDAR work, ground penetrating radar, lab reports and results from the wall and the surrounding area. All of those scientific reports and different stuff are available right now on the Sage Mountain Center website, which is sagemountain.org. I think that's the website.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up.
And so we break it down. That video came out Friday and doing pretty good. And shows you guys all that stuff, including the LiDAR images and different things like that. Some interesting stuff there. Videos worth checking out. There it is. So this is the scientific findings they've released onto their website. They've made it open source, open to the public. So you can actually just go over here and look around, see everything that they've done.
No more drop-ins. So much information.
There it is.
Research. Here we go. LiDAR images.
So this is all available to the public. You can go do this right now with us while we're doing this. It's pretty cool. Look at that wall.
So crazy. LiDAR is so cool. I'm just going to say it again. LiDAR the Earth. I want to see the whole Earth LiDAR. I want to see this everywhere.
Isn't that crazy? Look how straight it is. And so, Sammy, you've been there, and it's hugely impressive in person. But imagine that, and massive. But imagine the fact that it goes down another 15 feet.
From this?
Yeah, from where we were walking. What I'm saying is
the whole thing.
Yes, what I'm saying is in person, imagine what that would look like once it's excavated. It goes down a whole nother 15 feet.
So we're probably like halfway.
Yeah.
When you're walking up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, you don't really get the scale of the wall from this image. I wish they should put like a tiny little person right there for scale.
Like a Sammy? Put a Sammy next to it?
Yeah, put me right there. And just overlay me so that you can really understand how tall this is.
Just a little tiny person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really beautiful area. It's, I mean, kind of like what we've been putting out in the socials and in the video, whether it's real or not. This is such a cool area. It's so beautiful. It's such a fun trip. Really fun to go hiking all around here, and like the Giants playground area. There's nowhere, I've never gone hiking anywhere like this.
You know what? Pull up the video with Will's theory on the X marks the spot stuff. I think people get a kick out of that, because what you're talking about is, it is really amazing to go visit all these sites up there. You've got the Sage Wall, you've got sites, you've got Ringing Rocks, you've got Giants Playground, Tizer Dolmen, and our buddy up there, who's an ex-military, ex-ranger buddy of mine who lives up in Montana, has taken upon himself to map out a lot of these sites and these locations and then put them on a map and grid them out. And what he came up with really blew our mind. We put a video out, yesterday, showcasing this.
3 days ago?
Was it 3 days ago? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So this is just a working theory, where this is Giants Playground. This is Tizer Dolmen. This is another one I call Strawberry Dolmen. And it's 34 miles from here to here. And then it's like 7.5 from this point to this point. And then it's like about 14 from Tizer to Giants. And I was like, okay, there's got to be, and just look at they're in a perfect line, right? There's got to be something here. So I've been exploring this section, and I was like, okay, I pinpointed this, and I've gone up here. It's super rough terrain, like the roughest stuff you've ever experienced. Well, then we just discovered this. We are right here at Sage Mountain. Look.
Oh my gosh. That's what I was going to say. Did you keep following that?
That's pretty cool.
So my theory is X marks the spot, is that Giants is like some kind of high energy point, and these all sort of align. So this is one arm of the X.
Yeah, they line up perfectly. It's so, like, what are the odds?
What are the odds?
that all of these super interesting sites that have just kind of, I don't know, anomalous little rock formations, and like Tizer Dolmen is so super fascinating. Yeah, if you like hiking, but you don't just want to be walking in a straight line, this is such a fun area because it's like a jungle gym.
Yeah.
You can get to like climb all over all these big boulders and stuff.
And I think the cool thing about the area up there, Montana, is these really interesting features is whether they're man-made or not, or it's really fun to explore. And there's a lot of really unique things going on out there, like the Tizer Dolmen here, which is massive. Which I personally, Dan and I disagree on that. There's Dan in the corner there. Dan, in fact, we just commented on the video today. He left a comment and I responded. He was saying that he thinks
also responded.
Did you? Oh, what'd you say?
Well, you can say what you think first.
Okay. Dan thinks that Sage Wall is natural and that Tizer Dolmen is, wait, yeah. And the Tizer Dolmen's man-made. Whereas I think that Sage Wall is potentially man-made or has man-made influences on it, and that Tizer Dolmen is entirely natural. And I can explain that. And in fact, I need to, if we do another video, I should really break down that for people about Tizer Dolmen. Yeah, go ahead. What did you say? I didn't see your comment yet.
Well, because then he also mentioned what? Oh, I'm blanking on the name of the bar on
Wise River.
Wise River. So he mentioned Wise River, and I was like, I disagree with both of you guys. I think Wise River is a natural formation. Tizer Dolmen is from the aliens, and the Sage Wall is a figment of our imaginations.
Amazing.
Just being a contrarian, you know.
Wise River is great. It is probably one of the coolest bars, clubs, whatever, saloons I've been to.
So cool. I felt like I was in a movie. That's actually one of my favorite parts of that trip, which, like, yeah. So the coolest little country bar I've ever been to. Nothing like the country bars that I've been to in Oregon, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get up there this year.
Way more of a vibe. Way more family friendly.
Just going to Wise River is a whole thing because you got to drive way out there.
It's way out there.
It's good that they have rooms for rent, which would be my recommendation if you're going to go out there and hit up Wise River, which I totally recommend. Yeah. Just get you one of the little rooms. They got like a motel strip of rooms, which is really cool, and they're nice. I've stayed in them. And then upstairs they have rooms too for rent. Because if I remember correctly, Tim told me it used to be a brothel.
Oh, that tracks. I could see that.
The upstairs area and stuff, parts of it, yeah.
Oh, I need to go up there.
Like a saloon. Yeah, look at these
freaking rock stacks, dude. This is so cool. This is so cool to me. I just love rocks.
Just love rocks.
I love rocks.
I love lamp.
As Gary says, I'm crystal hippie. I love rocks. I grew up in Arizona. We love rocks in Arizona.
Yeah, dude.
Look at how tall it is. This one I do have me for scale. This is great. You can really see.
Yeah, you get up to Sedona. That's where people love rocks so much they make living off of it.
Yes, they do. And they scam other people who
I'm so not about any of that. All the woo-woo.
Really? You don't love Sedona?
No, we've talked about this before. I think Sedona is a pretentious. It's fine. It's fine. But when you
it's super pretentious.
It's beautiful over there, but it's like hippies that got rich. And then
and then they judge everyone else.
Yeah.
This was a really cool area too, though. What was the deal with this? The ringing rocks?
You hit them with the hammer and they make these hollow sounds and bell sounds, and
Oh, hi,
It's pretty
Ruby.
interesting.
We missed y'all too. I'm so happy to
up?
be back. And see
What
y'all.
up, Rue?
Oh, okay. So why did all these rocks have like little carvings on them? Was
Yeah,
this
so
an
that
old
was something when we were there,
city?
we were pointing out and getting pictures and filming was all these little breaks and spots in the rock that looked really interesting. Yeah, like it'd been, you know, I mean, maybe it was that so a lot of this was quarried, I don't know, but it looked like there were cuts and stuff in the rock. I know I got some close-ups and maybe we can do a short video at some point on it and show it better, or maybe I should just do a social media post. I can make a reel and talk about it so people can at least see what I'm doing, but what I was pointing out, but it was a cool site. But we almost didn't make it up there.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. That was sketchy. This is a sketchy drive.
Yeah, I don't remember what kind of vehicle we were driving, but it didn't have the off-road clearance that we need, but we forced it through. I was like, dude, I hope we don't get stuck up here. Oh yeah, and there was a huge storm coming. If you can see the sky
Yeah.
there in the picture, there was a huge storm coming. So we didn't want to get because it's like several miles of like dirt trail that would turn instantly into mud if it rained. So we were really rolling the dice on getting up to this spot and then getting out of there. In fact, I think we were there what like 20 minutes and we were like, dude, we got to go so we don't get stuck out
Not
here.
even. Yeah, we just went up to this hill and then because they have, you can kind of see in the corner, they have this like rack of different tools and things that you can grab and hit the rocks with. We just we're like ding ding dong, and then we're like we gotta go. We gotta get off this mountain. Yeah, I forgot how sketchy that was.
Ding, ding,
Everyone
dong,
was
bye.
getting off the mountain while we
Yeah.
were getting up the mountain. People were like, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, they're like, in a sedan. Everybody's in like Jeep Wranglers and 4x4 trucks.
This trip really, I think, set the tone for our future adventure. Because this was the first time we traveled together.
Yeah.
We had only been working together at this point for like a couple months, if
Really?
that.
Yeah, it was summer.
Like
We
a
started
month or
working together in
two.
like towards the beginning of last year.
Yeah. Still though.
That's right.
And we're
Like
we're
a
only
real
gonna get
man.
more risky, so
Yeah, well, we locked it in today. Should we tell people what's going on? Breaking news
that's
here
kinda,
now on Wandering
yeah,
Wolf
that's kind of
Live.
what I was
I'll
segueing
let you
to.
tell them.
You want me to tell him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We are going to wait. Do we have a drum roll? Yes, we are going to India.
It's booked and official and confirmed today. The payment was made. We're going to India in December, January for several weeks. And what are we doing?
We're driving tuk-tuk. We're racing tuk-tuks across the entire country. Did I cut out?
This is no, you're in for a second, but then the audio cut up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we went from our first trip off-roading in a sedan to our next trip off-roading across the entire continent of India, the entire country of India, in a tuk-tuk.
Really just
Yeah.
raising the bar.
And so yeah, we'll be hitting ancient sites all along the route. This is going to be insane. It's going to be 2 weeks of insanity across India.
Do you have plans for the day of the winter solstice while in India? When is the winter solstice? The 20. Is that?
Figure out the winter. Tell us when the winter. No. Well, no, it's. Well, yeah. What's the date of the winter solstice?
Is it? It was the 21st. No, I don't think we'll be there.
We'll probably be getting over there like 25th or something.
Yeah.
So we'll miss it. So we'll be starting in the south of India near Kochi, and making our way up all the way to Jalsapur. I think I'm saying it right.
Jaisapur?
Jalsapur. And hitting all kinds of stuff in between. So we'll be hitting Kailasa Temple, the Ellora Caves. I think we'll be going through Hampi.
We're starting here and then going all the way. Oh my God, this is crazy.
We got some planning to do.
Where to here? Jaipur?
No, Jalsapur.
No?
Jalsapur.
Somewhere in this region.
Scroll in one
From here.
a little bit more by Jaipur. Wait, out a little bit. Not by Nidale. It's further to the west.
There isn't much further to the west.
Well, Jaipur, close to that. Actually not. Let me pull it up.
Either way, far as heck.
It's way up
This
in
is
the
a
top
guided
left corner. Here, let me
This
this.
is not a guided tour. This is us doing this as a part of a pre-organized race. It's called the Rickshaw Run.
There it is.
Jaisalmer.
This is gonna be crazy. So no, this will be on our own.
512 hours.
Kochi.
How far is that compared to like America? Like how many states would this be? How many miles? 200.
The whole eastern seaboard.
2,000 kilometers. How many,
Yeah, like the entire eastern seaboard.
How many miles is that?
Yeah, there you go. It's a huge distance. It'll take us 2 weeks. So it's part of a race thing, but we're on our own. So it's just going to be us driving a tuk-tuk across the country. And Ian. So 3 people in one vehicle. And if you're not familiar with a tuk-tuk, here, let me show you what a tuk-tuk is. So this is what we're driving across the entire continent, the entire country of India. One of these. So 3
Except
of us.
ours is going to be decorated.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, so start making it your bets on Cal Sheet. Are we going to do you think we'll tip over? I actually think we should try to get Cal Sheet to sponsor us. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. We can start a bet.
Who's gonna win?
We need to
What do you
ask them
think
if
will
they have
happen
the
this way?
extended tuk-tuks.
That would be nice. That would be pretty cool. It didn't look like it. That didn't look like it was an
Just-
option.
No, I'll take this guy.
But I'm mostly worried about, like, there's so many car accidents in India. There's like so many deaths in India cars.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most worried about.
Well, we're gonna be fine.
So, yeah, I'm not driving. You guys are driving.
Sammy's not driving the whole trip.
Nope, I'm good. Okay, so this is not. So it was like 20. Was it 2,200 kilometers? Is that what
Yeah.
it said?
Uh-huh.
So that's like going from Northern California to North. Let me share this. That's like Northern California to north directions, northeast Colorado, almost Nebraska. That's not as far as I thought it was.
It's half the country almost.
Yeah, but this seems like I've driven.
Tuk-tuk.
I don't.
Hold
I
on.
just
Let me
felt
get
like
this delicious nicotine.
I felt like it was like
Hold note.
twice this. I thought it was like the full length of America. This is less scary.
It's a lot. What do you have entered in? 2,200 miles?
This is almost 2,200 miles.
2,200 kilometers?
Yeah, sorry, 2,200 kilometers. 2,300, somewhere around there.
This whole trip is 2,266 kilometers.
Okay.
That's a lot. But
it's a lot, but it's not as much as I thought.
Yeah, it's funny because Americans, and I will say Americans and Australians, have this greater sense of like driving and like not being bothered like by distance and driving and vehicles. You go to England or the UK or Europe, something like this is insane to Europeans. When I went over and hung out with Hugh, we were doing Avebury in the morning, and we had done Stonehenge the day before, so we're doing Avebury, and then we ate lunch, and then he's like, "Well, what are you going to do with the rest of your day?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to drive up to York. I want to see Hadrian's Wall tomorrow and stuff like that." He was like, "What? Are you out of your mind? That's like 6 hours." I was like, "Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. I'll be there for." I was like, "I'll be there in time for dinner." It's like, what? He's like, "That's insane, mate." And I was like, "Yeah, no, that's like normal. It takes me 6 hours just to drive out of, Texas, longer to just get out of my state. I'm right in the middle."
I've been seeing this a lot with everyone from all over the world coming to America for FIFA. Like, we really I don't think most people, including myself, really understand how big America is. Like, that's what I was kind of going back to. I thought India was like the size of the States. It's not. Like,
it's still a lot, and it's a lot to be doing in a tuk-tuk.
But it looks like India is only like half the size of the States, really. Because if that's the full, distance vertical wise, it's like just takes up half of it. It's just so trippy. Have you been seeing the clips of people from FIFA from Europe being like, "Oh, we're just gonna they're like in Michigan, they're like, we're just gonna take the train to Seattle," and people, no, you're not. You're not
Yeah,
doing that.
you're not doing it. That's
It's
not
not a thing
happening.
here.
That's not how things work over here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I've done this drive so many times too. It's like 25 hours to get from here to here. I have little ducks all over my map because I'm building out a map of all of the Oregon outdoor places I want to go this summer. That's to answer your question, Melodic Method.
Hey man, Sammy's
But
systems
speaking of
work.
that, actually, so I've been building out this really cool thing for you guys. What?
I said,
what?
hey, Sammy's systems work. Don't knock it.
Work. Do you like systems? Yeah. Yeah, so this is our Japan map that we're going to be sharing with you guys. Members, probably did we decide specifically members of the channel? We don't know yet, maybe. But all of these little icons all over the map of Japan are all the places that we went to. So all the like attractions, there's a bunch of restaurants as you zoom in, but then there's even more. So we didn't do all of these things. But everything that we did do is on here plus more things. So if you ever go to Japan, you can download this map and get like hotel recommendations, and if you're in the area, see different spots, and I'll probably keep adding to it too. But it was really helpful. It was helpful to have.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the Japan stuff out to everybody. You guys are gonna love it.
What?
Ryan? Oh, Kennel?
I imagine.
And Sevilla next to the pancakes. Yeah.
That's probably you too.
Yeah, I loved the pancakes too much. And that everybody started buying me pancakes, and I just had like a day bag full of pancakes. And I thought I was going to lose weight on this trip. I usually lose weight when I'm traveling, and I gained weight in Japan because everybody kept buying me freaking pancakes, and I was just like waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning hungry and rolling over and eating pancakes in bed full of molasses.
I feel like at least 30% of your diet was 7-Eleven pancakes, and then you were just crashing by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And you're just like, God, why do I feel so horrible? I'm like, you're just living off of carbs and sugar, not drinking water.
I was just eating pancakes all morning and like drinking like their delicious coffee.
Yeah. I was living off the onigiris. I loved the onigiris.
Yeah, the onigiri. Yeah, you were. Food. Well, let's show people some stuff from the trip.
Yeah.
We've made them wait long enough.
Just building the anticipation. Let me see if I can share. How do I stop screen? Window? Here we go. You lost 3 pounds on the trip. I felt like I did, but I came home and I weighed the same amount. But I think that I was just less bloated. I felt a lot better. I feel like the food is just better quality.
So much better.
Okay, so this was the first. Was this the first night that we got in Osaka before the trip started?
That was cool.
This was I'm gonna mispronounce it. Dotonbori.
Dotonbori.
Dotonbori in Osaka.
That's legit.
This was Miyajima Island.
Sammy walked out there. She walked all the way out. Go back. Sammy walked out in the water all the way to the thing.
Yeah, you have that photo.
Oh, yeah. That was cool. Up on the mountain, there's like this temple.
Yeah, where was this? Oh, this was on Miyajima Island too. Yeah, so Miyajima Island was a day trip that we took from Osaka, right?
No,
Or
from
Hiroshima. Yeah. And this whole little island was just super lush, and there was just we could have spent a whole entire day there. We didn't. But there was so much on this little island, so much to see. There was just trails going up into the hills, temples everywhere. It was really beautiful. This was a cool spot too.
Ryan, it's still opening Pokemon cards. Yeah.
This was our
welcome dinner.
Welcome dinner.
What you can't see here is there's an entire other room of people behind that camera. So there are, 80 people. I don't know. It's like 10 people per table, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah. And there's probably 15 to 20 people in the other room. That was one of the hardest parts about the tour, was finding the places where we could all eat together, because most places are pretty small in Japan.
Yeah. So we only did a handful of like the group dinners. We did a lot of just going off on your own and finding your own little place to eat, or just 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven was what was up for me. I mean, I liked Lawson's and as well. What's the other one? Family Mart or something. Lawson's
the hotels are really nice.
Were great.
Here we go. Yeah.
That's pretty much the whole group right there. It's kind of wild. 2 tour buses full of people, and everyone was so cool. It was so much fun getting to know everybody. Yeah.
So this is one of the megalithic spots, Ishino Hoden, right?
Yep. So Ishino Hoden is still attached to the bedrock there. It looks like it's floating on the water. And there it is. You can see it was carved out of the bedrock there. But that's all one massive piece. And at the bottom, it's carved underneath it. And there's a base underneath that's set back enough that it looks like the stone is floating, which is why it's kind of become so famous. I wish they'd clear the top of it off with the vegetation.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting. You can go in there and walk around it on the inside down there. And go back to the from above shot. So right there, if you look off in the distance at the top of the picture, that's a quarry there. And so this whole area used to be a quarry, and off to the left is a river. There's a little river right there, where all the green goes off to the left side of the picture. There's a river right down there that goes through the city, and they would quarry these massive stones. I think that quarry has been in use for quite a long time, and put these things on boats and float them downriver.
They don't clear the vegetation on top. It's considered part of the rock and religious too. I do feel like I remember Anna saying that. So we had Anna, a working professional archaeologist, on the first couple of days of this trip with us, and she just was such an incredible, she's so knowledgeable, and she was just given us all the facts. A lot of that will be in our video.
Yeah.
And yeah, she said that this was one of those places that we don't know what the purpose is. We don't know who built it. We don't actually know when it was built. It's just one of those kind of super mysterious, ancient megalithic structures.
Which is the case for a lot of the stuff that we'll be showing you today from Japan. My whole thing with vegetation on these structures is just having been to so many places around the world and seeing like how much damage trees and root systems and things can do in such a short period of time. You know, and it gets cold over there, so you have, you know, freezes and thaws and stuff, and that can, you know, over time create cracks that roots can get into, and then they expand and break things down. So that's my concern in saying that I wish they would remove that off the top. And, you know,
It's
Kinda
crazy that
wild.
there's even trees growing up there.
I know,
because it looks
it's kind of wild that they've even found a place to have a purchase.
yeah, it looks like there's 2 inches of dirt up there. And then just stone. Like, I don't understand how that's even happening. It's kind of crazy.
That's a perfect time to put Jeff Goldblum up. Life finds a way.
My favorite. This was Osaka cast? No. Himeji.
Yeah.
Himeji?
Yes.
I have a lot of this is so pretty. The whole grounds of this. I got some kind of creative with some of these edits. You could go, so we got to go all the way up in this castle, all the way to the top. So many stairs, kind of sketchy stairs. Definitely not handicap accessible. I'll say that much.
No. It's not. It's barely handy-capable accessible.
Yeah. You kept looking behind you, checking on me, being like, "Are you gonna make it?" It was like, because you had to take your shoes off too. So if you're in socks, and it was just like this slick wood, and it's super steep stairwells, but everything was just like perfectly preserved in there. It was really cool.
It's all wood.
All wood.
This is one of the few castles that hasn't like burned down or been destroyed. And is original from when it was built.
Yeah, Jose, for doing daily vlogs like that, I don't think that we would be able to do that. I feel like one of the reasons that Ryan was able to do that is he kind of missed out on a good bit of things, I remember, because he stayed back to work on his videos, right?
Yeah, or called it early a couple nights and stuff like that. But he was also on the bus rides laying it in to a track as we go. And so, you know, I used to do videos like that. So I just shoot and then just lay all my clips in together without a whole bunch of like super intense editing.
Yeah, we all know I do like more in-depth editing too.
Yeah, well, your videos are way better. But the vlog feel aspect, we could potentially do that. I don't, you know, our next trip is India, so that's not going to be doable. We're going to be in a tuk-tuk. We're not going to be able to edit on the go. We're not going to have signals for uploading and stuff.
I'm not bringing my laptop.
Yeah.
Heck no. But we could do more daily vlog stuff on Instagram for sure. Like shorter form.
It's easier to do when you're filming on your phone.
Yeah.
you can pull it off and just use. I used to do that with drone footage and do it in and daily vlogs with iCut. Is that what it is? Anyways, they're all those videos are still up, dude. You know, if you guys haven't explored the channel, there's hundreds of videos on the channel from all around the world. You can go watch. But between now and our next trip, we'll be getting Japan out. I think we're going to try to get Malta out. We're going to try to get Cambodia out. What else?
I
Oh,
think those are the
the
main one.
Peru one.
Mm. Yeah, we got a whole list of things to do.
There's a lot of places that I've filmed that I still need to do. Okay, this place is what's up, and I can't remember the name. I'll have to look it up again.
You did make a video on it
That's
on
I did.
the Instagram. I could pull it up. Probably. Yeah, this place was really cool. Really just crazy. It's just crazy what humans
Ishibutai.
along Ishibutai. I can't believe what humans used to do with big rocks. And then this is the group with this spaceship rock.
Yeah, the spaceship
Which
stone
was hollow.
was really interesting because you can see how they were working on it. Do you have any pictures from the other side, like around it?
Not in this folder. Got one of you in the bamboo forest.
There, you can kind of see it there. I'll have some more pictures and I'll be posting them. But those little chunks at the bottom, if you'll go back to the other picture of it.
This one?
Oh, the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. Which one? This one?
That one.
Here we go.
So you can see all of around the base there. So they were carving off chunks of the rock. So if you kind of center that a little bit more up on the stone, you can see the difference from what they were creating and carving out to the raw stone that they were working. And so, you know, you see this, I've seen this around the world at other sites where they'll carve in these chunks and then try to break them off piece at a time to keep the stone from fracturing. And you know what? Now that we're talking about that, a lot of people wonder why this stone was left unfinished. Well, look, there's a giant crack going down the side of it right there. So sometimes when cracks and stuff do happen,
This one?
these things are abandoned in place oftentimes. But that still doesn't really explain to us what this was going to be for.
Yeah. Or when did that crack happen? Because that could have happened after this at some point.
That was a tough day. Everybody was really tired.
That was a really tough day. It was so many stairs. Nobody warned me for how many stairs. That's not true. The internet did warn me for how many stairs there would be, but you really don't understand. Someone lost y'all. Oh, you lost a bag there. I didn't see anything. I don't think anyone in our group found it. Yeah, I bet you people there are so honorable. If someone found it, I bet you they turned it in.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree. I think this was the best rock. Hard to not beat that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so much more massive than you think from pictures in person. It was pretty cool. But yeah, really interesting. Those features go all the way around 3 sides of it. where they were working the stone off, which is really interesting.
Like, what could this have been for?
Yeah. I haven't
Such a
been able to
mystery.
figure that out.
Such a mystery. I don't think you will either. Such a mystery. Hey, look. Gary
hey.
and Mike doing the
Look at those
YouTube
guys.
pose.
What are they doing?
This was when we took a
Shibuya?
little solo trip to Shibuya.
Sheboygan Town?
This was our first day post tour. We ate at this little restaurant. This was in. We went back. So after we left, after the tour was over, we left Tokyo. We went back to Osaka, and we stayed. I don't have any photos of it, but we stayed in a 24-hour manga cafe, which we'll be doing a whole video on. But yeah, that was fun. So it's kind of like, yeah, you loved it. It was kind of like a hostel and a library mixed together, but like specifically manga.
Yeah, with like mop closets that you could sleep in.
Literally.
And free ice cream.
Yeah, endless free ice cream. And then the following night, we got to stay in a 1,200-year-old Buddhist temple, which I liked a lot more. I think you maybe liked the manga cafe more. I think I preferred the 1,200-year-old Buddhist temple.
I just didn't like all their rules. They had rules for everything.
Because it was to keep it clean. You just had to take your shoes off.
No, it was like we show up
at a specific time,
and we come in and they're like, take your shoes off, and I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. I get that. That's pretty normal over there. So I took my shoes off, put sandals on, and then we're going down the hall, and I've got my luggage on it's rolling luggage, and and he made me stop, and he was like, please don't do that. Don't roll the luggage. You have to pick it up. And I was like, okay. So I'm carrying all of our luggage, and then he brings me a rolling cart with wheels. And I was like, what? what's the difference? You know,
well, it's because the wheels on your luggage were outside. So it's like the same thing as your shoes. It keeps the floor clean. Why would you take your shoes off to go walk around inside, but then have dirty luggage wheels rolling around, and now your feet are dirty because they're rolling around because you're walking on the same ground that dirty rolling wheels.
It's just a lot. It was just felt like a lot. Just sweep every once in a while, you know?
You're tired. Is it 1,200? Do you think that they have kept a 1,200-year-old Buddhist temple in pristine condition by allowing outdoor wheels inside?
I guess I just wasn't thinking.
Shit.
But yes, I felt very put out.
Yeah, I think you're just over it.
But I will say this: I slept better than I had slept in probably years on that Shiki futon.
I love that futon.
Which was just a mat on the floor with like a pillow topper thing. It was so nice.
Yeah, this town was really cool. So then we only stayed there one night, but they had a cemetery that had over 200,000 people buried there.
Mm-hmm.
And the cemetery was a Buddhist monk tires, literally. That's actually what they were. This cemetery had Buddhist temples all throughout, and like the headstones on these graves some of them were massive massive sculptures. Like they, you know, I don't whole thing. They're a whole thing, which was really, really cool.
Yeah, the
And
cemetery was cool. And then it was pitch dark, so we're walking through these paths. There's a path called like the path of what was it called? Like
eternal,
eternal flame.
the eternal flame path. Yeah.
And so there was lights, really dim lights, like lining this path way off. And here, so there's this cemetery of 200,000 graves, and these aren't just like tombstones; they're like statues and huge, like, you know, mausoleum things and stuff. And so, and it just goes on. But this is also in the middle of a forest. There's massive trees everywhere, so it's like crazy dark. And you know, if you go off that path, it's like pitch black. And so we're walking through that on a trail trying to head back because the cemetery is so big. And then all this creepy like there's speakers out there. We didn't realize this. And they starts at like what time was it? Or maybe it was like 9:30.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 on the dot. Yeah.
And starts playing this creepy like music. Yeah.
It was like, or it was just like an aura just started filling the air.
Yeah.
It was just like very
so we're
airy.
just like alone in the middle of nowhere in the woods, surrounded by hundreds of thousands of graves with this like creepy music playing just all of a sudden out of nowhere on the path of eternal flames.
That was probably one of my favorite moments of the whole trip, honestly. We're just like do just like walking through this creepy cemetery.
Like that's where a horror movie like Michael Myers is hanging out, you know?
Yeah, except all the ghosts are monks, pretty much. Maybe not all of them. It wasn't all monks.
Yeah, it's a lot of graves.
Monk ghost haunting. That's a new plot for. They haven't made a movie like that. This was to get up.
The monk ghosts just follow you around constantly, trying to make you take your shoes off and put your sandals on. It's like, bro, I'm good. And they're just
haunting.
Dinner's
you
at 5 p.m. sharp.
Keep the door closed. Dinner's at 5 p.m. sharp. They're just ghosts with really attentive rules.
And they just feed you nothing but vegetables every meal, every day.
Oh.
I was like, dude, this isn't going to work. There's no meat. I was like, dude, I'm a big boy. I need some protein. Like, I'm going to die. It was just like 10 plates of vegetables.
This is true. I don't know why a monk would be turned into a ghost. But
so we had to go to the 7-Eleven.
They were all cute little vegetables. Everything was just I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, it was good. It was like it was the largest appetizer that I've ever eaten. And then we went to 7-Eleven and I got like all the chicken nuggets they had.
Yeah. I had to go to the gas station for the protein.
Yeah. Dude, I got so much. I bought all their chicken.
That specific 7-Eleven had the best grilled chicken on skewers that I feel like I had the whole trip. I love this little town. To get there, we took the public transportation to get there from Osaka. So we took the train to get to Koyasan. This town was called Koyasan. And it's like it's like way up in the mountains. So the final little stretch to get up into this mountain town, we had to get off the train and onto this cable car. But this is the incline. I feel like you can kind of tell, but it's literally like a 45-degree incline. And there were some dudes working on the tracks right there, and I was just like, oh my god, like if this thing snapped, we're all dead. Like this was that would just we'd probably end up going down this hill at like 200 miles per hour or something. Like I
It's a
couldn't
big cart too that
stop
we were in.
thinking that. It was huge, yeah. Yeah, which by the way, what the heck? I didn't hear about this. The crash between Osaka and Tokyo.
How do you do that? Like
On the
how do they
Shinkansen.
crash?
I have to look this up really quick.
While you're doing that, wait, where? I would say the best ancient site we visited, dude. I don't know. That's hard because they're all very different. They were all very, very different. So it's really hard to say which one was my favorite. I yeah, I really don't know. Ishibutai Kofun was like crazy impressive that they were able to stack stones like that they were that big. The octopus stone was really cool because it's part of this castle and it's so massive. Ishi no Hoden was, that's the one we showed the pictures of that was carved out of the bedrock. It was really cool. Looks like it's floating. The spaceship stone is just this massive thing in the middle of a bamboo forest. It's like ethereal place to walk around and visit. And we haven't shown you the Saki stone yet, but that one's just like a puzzle of like, what is this? It's really hard to say, man. I think if I had to pick one, I would pick Ishibutai Kofun. Or Hoden. I don't know. No. I can't pick because then I remember the spaceship stone.
I think Himeji Castle was my favorite. I really liked the Himeji Castle.
This is
if
true.
That counts. Does that still count as a? This is true.
Yeah.
Oh. So the train didn't crash. Someone entered the tracks through a gap in the platform fencing at a station, so they were hit. Oh my god.
Really? Was it a Japanese person?
I don't know. Doesn't
Or
say.
somebody that didn't
That's
understand
awful.
what they were doing?
Who knows? Yeah, that happened on the 19th. So a little over a week after we were there.
My God, I can't even imagine. It'd just be like turn into a mist.
Yeah. That would not be my choice of going out.
No. No.
I think this is all my photos that I had ready. Yeah. The castle. Which castle? Which castle was your favorite, Mike? The Himeji or Osaka? Himeji, yeah.
Himeji. It's original.
Himeji. The big rock on the top of the mountain is very out of place.
Spaceship stone.
Spaceship stone is very out of place. Very weird.
It was.
Super cool just being somewhere that is so functional and kind of developed in a really cool way, but also still super full of history. What's up, Pax? The White Castle? Yeah. Himeji. Because I feel like that was so different in my experience from Egypt being our last trip. Obviously, Egypt is full of history, but it's kind of still feels like you're going back in time. It's because of it's just not progressed very much comparatively, while Japan has all of this history. It's simultaneously in the future, so you're at the same time in the future and in the past is what it feels like.
I will say Tokyo is a very different feel from the rest of the country, even Osaka, a huge city like Osaka. And I didn't get to go to Kyoto. How was Kyoto?
So cool. Very touristy though. Like a lot more lots of just like a lot of the places that how when we were sending things back and forth for like places, restaurants and like places around to eat, I found a lot of them in Kyoto. So it's very just Instagrammable, and there were the most amount of foreigners working. Like I went to one of the restaurants that I went to had an American working, a French guy working, and it was a really big mix. And then the hostel that we booked, that I stayed at, also had like an American working there, and which I guess makes sense for a hostel because there's always people from all over working at hostels. But yeah, it was definitely, it felt a lot more touristy than like Osaka, and a different kind of touristy than say like Shibuya or something, you know. It was still very clean and very
Shibuya was
it was a lot
dirty.
more Shibuya was dirty, yeah. Kyoto was still really, really clean and really like artsy. It had a lot more galleries, and there's like lots of ceramics art, and yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, Shibuya had like rats running around. A couple almost got Mel. Those two rats that popped out of like a pile of garbage and ran right under Mel's feet.
Yeah.
Tokyo's totally different.
Yep.
But when you go through Tokyo, I mean, it's like you understand like where like these people get the ideas for stuff like movies like Blade Runner, or all the manga sci-fi stuff and the Ghost in the Shell and all these different stuff that have shaped science fiction, futuristic cyberpunk type science fiction things, with just like buildings on top of buildings and stuff that goes up forever with like underlevel cities and things. I mean, like there's highways that were stacked like 5 on top of each other.
Yeah. Yes.
Which was amazing. And Transformers, yeah, they have Transformers walking around. But you could just walk into a building in Tokyo and just you could be in there all day. Just pick one, any building, just walk into it, and you just have no idea what's going to be on floor to floor. And just be like 20 floors of like just anything that you could want. Yeah. And yeah, Transformer stores and Yellow Cat stores.
Yellow Cat stores. That was such a funny moment, like seeing hundreds. So when we stumbled upon the Pokemon Festival, the Yellow Cat Festival, and there were just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people playing Pokemon Go, all on their phones. It was so quiet. No one's talking. Everyone's just on their phone, walking around, hunting for Pokemon, giving their data away, building out the map.
They sold all that information to Palantir.
That's what I'm referring to. That's what I'm talking about.
That's so crazy. They've geomapped
Even little
the whole
grannies
world.
playing Pokemon. Yeah, it was all ages. It was all ages. Kids to grandparents. And not grandparents with their kids. Like there were some solo. Yeah, Blade Runner. Yeah, being like 7, 8 stories up on a freeway right next to an apartment is so crazy. You are a
I'm
Transformers
kind of an expert.
aficionado. Which one's your favorite?
That's tough. They're also great. I'd probably I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with GoGoBot Prime.
Go Bob Prime. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's funny.
Are we going to Mexico? Or did you just bring that up too?
Yeah, that's funny. I just had a meeting today about a potential Mexico tour.
You should turn your
So the
Discord.
answer is I've got to figure out. I probably shouldn't even be saying anything yet. I probably shouldn't have even said that because I need to figure out a couple other things and have a few other meetings. But yeah, Mexico. Looks like Mexico could be in the works for 2027, potentially.
No promises. Hey,
Potentially.
turn your Discord notifications off.
I don't know how.
You don't know how?
I know I would have done it forever, so I don't know how to turn the beeps off.
Chat, how does Mike turn his Discord notifications off?
I'm the worst. You guys should be so thankful that Sammy's came on board last year because the quality of the channel has gotten infinitely better. I did right click the server. What's up, brother?
Put a tape on the speaker. I like that. That was good.
I'm still not figuring. I'm so bad at this.
This was one of the window. This was one of the it's obviously flat and not color graded, but this is one of the sites I went to in Kyoto. But you could go all the way up to the top of this hill and like look out at the city. So you can see it's way more naturey and green and like way more kind of tucked in this valley, which I really liked. And did you figure it out?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Right click the server, which I think is Japan server. Is that what we're talking about? And then I think I might have, maybe I got it. We'll see. If I didn't get it, I'll try again. So bad at this, y'all.
No way.
All right. I might have figured it out. Thanks, Sean.
At least his notifications are mew mew like someone else is on the trip. Oh my gosh, from X-Ray Girl recording her little voice chat.
Mute server. I'll double check. Okay.
I kept hearing that on the bus, someone's phone just going like mew mew. Your flight back
Somebody
was
just
canceled.
tested my server settings.
It didn't work. I
Mute
heard
server until I turn it back on. Okay, that's what I did. All right. So somebody can do it and try it again. Yeah. Duh.
It. Of course. Did X-ray broke if you're drunk. Me and her split a bottle of rosé at the freaking Outback.
Did you really?
Was that an Outback or no? I kept calling it Outback. Where we go?
Yeah, it was an It was
we
Outback
went to the most
Steakhouse.
American restaurant.
It was Outback.
What?
It was Outback.
Oh yeah, because you got the onion.
Yeah, we got the bloomin' onion.
You got the bloomin' onion.
I think that whole meal was for Gary's benefit.
Just so he could have a steak. I don't even think you can call that thing a steak.
No. Yeah, we definitely have a party crew.
There's a group of partiers for sure.
Yeah, there's
She is
quite a few that
hilarious.
hold it down.
I love her. She's so fun.
X? Yeah, she's amazing. Well, she could drink me under
my
the table,
God.
that's for sure. If I have 3 beers, I'm done. I don't even bother.
I feel like I cap it at 2 drinks.
I think there's an echo now on your end.
Oh no. You know what that was?
The
You hear
echo?
that?
What?
It
Still going.
just sound like an echo.
Well, I think it's coming back from yours. Oh my God.
I don't know if I should be showing this footage before I edit it. There she is. Right. This is good. I'm so excited to go through all of this. You guys, I'm already working on. There's an echo when you talk, Mr. Wolf. Is it still there, guys?
It's been going on.
No.
Yeah, it feels like it's feedback on your end. Or do you have something open, like the YouTube channel or something?
No, I'll just turn my volume down. What ancient site is Maid Dream? Maid Dream is the site of the mythology of.
Sean was smart and skipped out on that day, I think.
Who?
Sean.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
But it was kind of fun.
It was an experience for sure. I don't know if I'd do it again. Kind of.
It was fun. You did, yeah. Well, you missed the boring day,
yeah,
and
you
then
did.
I think you missed the toughest day, which was where we hit all the sites. Did you miss that day? All the ancient sites? Or was that Ryan that missed that day? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But
You'd
yeah.
have to tell us, Sean. What did you miss? They are very cringe. They're very. I agree.
Yeah,
Very,
it was a
very
little-
cringe. Very. I just felt like I was just willingly putting myself in a bit of a trap.
Yeah, it felt like one step removed from like a drinky bar in places where you're paying like $20 drinks for girls to sit and hang out with you, and like
Yeah.
places. Like one step away from that.
Yeah, because they were walking around doing like giving this kind of what was it, like a little raffle thing that you stuck your hand in and you got
It
to
was a
choose like
hustle.
a prize.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that to do that you had to pay for it because they were just walking up like being like meow meow, and then and then I'd be like meow meow meow, and then I like you put your hand, you think like, oh cool, I get to win a prize. No, you're paying $8 for a freaking glow stick. I literally think I paid $8, $8 American for a glow
Yes, this
stick.
is what it is.
Pretty much, actually.
No, you're right. And I thought they were doing it free. So when they came over to the table, I was like, her to you.
Yeah, you signed me up for it. But I mean, I was down. I was a willing participant.
And then they double charged. They charged our table for like a whole bunch of drinks that we didn't get, and then kept acting confused to the point where we were like, you know what, dude, it's like $3. I'm just here. I just want to leave. If I give you $3, can I go? You know.
Yeah, that's pretty much
So it's just like, here,
like
there's some money.
it's like karaoke bars in Thailand
Yeah.
that they don't let you leave. So I've heard. I haven't experienced this, but I've heard stories.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, all those little
Well,
main
what do you
girls.
think? We just released the video Friday. We are trying to hit a every 2-week video on these. It's a lot of content that Sammy has to go through when we get home from the travel, any of the stuff that we're working on. So we're doing these long form videos, which can be an hour or more. Is that what we're working on right now? That one?
The first Japan video?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I already got it laid in.
Nice.
And that's about it though. So I did throw some color grading on it today also.
Nice.
So it's moving. It's in there. I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're trying to hit these 2-week margins, 2-week deadline things or less for video releases every 2 weeks. And then moving forward, maybe some shorter form videos on specific sites. We haven't figured that out yet. We're going to get into that. But yeah, you guys should be getting the Japan video here pretty soon. Next week. That'd be next week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Either hopefully Friday or probably Sunday, I think is what we agreed. Not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday, I think is our goal. And that will be that'll have Hiroshima, Nara, the Nara Deer Park. That'll have like the first couple days of the trip. So it's like the pre-tour. I think it's like the first 3 or 4 days. 4 days of the trip. So
yep, it's gonna be fun.
it'll be a little bit funny, a little bit serious. It's gonna be a mixed bag of emotions. You'll get to see me getting attacked by deer, probably.
Oh yeah, I filmed all that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had my camera.
Sammy had multiple deers fully up on their hind legs on top of trying to get her treats.
I got robbed. I got robbed by a deer.
To that one, I bonked him on the head.
Not that hard.
No, just a little bonk.
It's more of a boop. God, yeah, and then I put it up. We put it on Instagram. It has almost 800,000 views and a bunch of people in the comments being like, "Don't support this place. This animal abuse." I'm like, they're wild animals
that want crackers. Who am I to deny these sweet deer crackers?
Yeah, they just want some crackers. Deer deserve a little cracker as a snack.
It's been going on there so long. I don't even know if those deer know how to survive on their own.
It's 1,000 years. Those
1,000
deer have
years.
been being fed by humans for 1,000 years.
Oh,
Hail
there's
to the
Dreas.
child of honor, Andres. Dreas. What's up, dude? On the way home, isn't it super late there? Where?
Yeah, he's probably out partying.
You out having beers, Dreas? How many beers deep are you right now, Dreas? It's a Tuesday.
Dreas is just leaving the bars.
Dreas, what are you doing?
Over in the Netherlands. So yeah, let's let, before we hop off, let's let everybody know what we got going on. We've got Japan videos coming. There's still the conference in Austin happening in October. Gary and them, they're doing a meetup. I'm going to be there. We're going to be there. We're going to try to be there. And then we're going to knew it.
Guilty.
It, dude. You're incorrigible.
Guilty.
And then we're doing India in December, January. That'll be coming up. And like I said before, we'll be dropping I think we'll be dropping Malta videos, Cambodia, maybe a Peru / Africa video. Yeah, there'll be a bunch more stuff coming that'll be fun. And we're back on track. We've got next week, we're having my buddy Sean on, who has been helping us analyze the cart ruts from around the world at different sites. So I've been documenting these sites around the world and LiDARing them for years, and sent him all of that for him to break down the data. We'll be having him on next week. He's been digging into it for like the last 2 years. So I'm really excited to look at everything that he's come up with, and go over some of our theories on the cart ruts. He's broken down things like the distance between the tracks at sites from different locations around the world and done comparisons. And so it's gonna be really fun to get in there and maybe chip away at the mystery of the cart ruts around the world. So that'll be next week on Tuesday, same time, 3 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So you guys tune in next week. What did I miss? Miss anything?
I think so. Yeah.
It's good to see so many people from Japan in the chat.
Yay.
And get home and get to bed, Dreas. What are you doing?
You were in a bar. It's only 11:30. Brothers of the Serpent did a long episode on the cart ruts. Yeah, we have him on several months ago.
Yeah,
and talked about them.
I explored some cart rut sites with the Brothers of the Serpents. You can, with Kyle and Russ, you can go check those videos out. It's on my channel. We visited some sites together. There's sites. I live in Austin, and they're south of Austin, and so we met up here in Austin for the cart rut sites here in Austin and Round Rock. And then they also have 2 or 3 episodes that they did had me on, that we discussed stuff like that. And then we did a big one on my channel as well with them. You can, on Wandering Wolf Live, you can watch that too. So there's a bunch of stuff. They've been a part of that process with me, looking at these sites and exploring these ideas together. So there's more content out there you can find with us working together and exploring some of these sites together. But yeah, we've all been looking at it, for myself and them, for several years. Yeah.
Interesting stuff. I feel like the cart ruts are one of those things that's like, you really don't even know. It's like nubs. Like, you don't even know that that's a thing until you're like in this world.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones I documented in Malta are incredible. There's so many in Malta, and Malta is such a good example because they go off into the sea, they go off the cliffs. If they have impossible, they turn at angles that would be impossible for cart ruts, for fixed position wagon wheels.
Yeah.
They couldn't turn inside these deep grooved tracks. They would snap. So it's really interesting.
Unless they were tiny little wheels. Like little trolley wheels, you know? Or like, I like my trolley theory. It's just ancient trolleys.
Yeah. I think some of the stuff that we'll be going over next week, people will find really interesting. And there's drone videos from the Malta cart ruts are all out on the channel. You can go look. They're just drone videos showing the whole sites, all these different sites in Malta that are out, right? That's all out right now on the channel. So you guys can do some big nerd deep dives on some of this stuff on the main channel, Wandering Wolf. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's good to be back.
Yay. I know. I'm so curious with everyone in the chat that went to Japan, like how long has it taken you guys to bounce back? I feel like I'm just getting back. I'm still pretty tired, but I feel like I'm just getting back to normal.
For me, it's just this week, yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And dude, Gary's a machine. He was like day one.
Went back.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've been watching him every day, just doing his regular schedule as soon as he got back. I'm just like, dude. I mean, I had a lot going on since I've been home, but it took me till about right now. But it took me almost 2.5 weeks I had a really hard time adjusting back to the time change. But when I got to Japan, I had no problem. I adjusted day one almost to the time change. So it's weird.
On the way there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think that makes sense because when you're traveling to somewhere, you're so excited. Like you just you immediately are like traveling and you've got places to go, and then it doesn't really hit you like the amount of walking that we did, the sleep change, all of that. I don't think it didn't really even hit me till I got home. Yeah, it took you 1.5 weeks, Jays. Yeah, I think that feels about 1 day. Psh, get out of here.
I kept trying to like stay up, and then I would just not go to sleep, and I'd end up just not staying up again. I mean, there were periods for the first week where I was completely delirious.
Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot too, though. And you had some curveballs thrown at you, and which,
Gary is a professional something or other. Yeah. He's not human the way that guy. I want to be like Gary. He grinds so hard.
He just grinds super hard. I would be. I mean, I have been working. I've just been doing other things. You guys just haven't seen what I've been doing. But
yeah.
3rd class seat on the plane. I know. You know what, though? This thing was kind of a lifesaver. I have it right here because I haven't unpacked this bag yet. I still have my travel thing.
Did you use it?
Yeah, dude.
I have one of those and I never break it.
Oh my god, I loved it. And it did break. So
I have 2 of them. I could have just given you one of mine.
But it like hooks to the back of the little pillow on your thing, on your seat. So it just like holds you in there. And so you're not like falling over on your, oh no. Oh, why don't do that. So you don't fall asleep drooling on your neighbor that you don't know, your stranger that you're next to. You're just like, yeah. 10 out of 10.
That was deserving of full screen.
That made the poor section a little bit more bearable. You look great. Like, thanks, James. Do I look cozy?
I can't do it. I have to upgrade at least to like the plus whatever, because I just don't fit. I can't.
Yeah, you're too big. I can like curl into a ball and still be
Yeah, that's the traveling part. Being tiny like you is the only part. Every time I'm jealous of being tiny.
Small people.
Yeah.
Third class is the cattle section, and it's only going to become more of a cattle section with all these. Have you seen these future plane designs where they're just going to have people's
I don't think
butts
people
on
will go
people's
crazy. I don't
heads?
think they're gonna do that.
I don't think they care.
I just can't see them doing that. That'd be insane. Eventually you're just gonna be like holding a bar on the subway, standing the whole time
for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like the guy, like the salaryman on the train falling asleep from on his way home.
Eventually there's just gonna be bars going down. To be like 10 bars, rows, and you just strap in. And
literally like cattle.
Yeah, just hanging like dead meat in a slaughterhouse. You're just strapped in.
They're just gonna give you a bag. You're just gonna have to get in a bag.
You get vacuum sealed in a bag and stacked. You just have a straw coming out for air.
I would do that if they gave you something that like some nitrous. If they hooked me in and gave me some nitrous, so I could just.
So they just start putting people into like medically induced comas for flights and stacking everyone on top of each other.
I'll do that. Sure.
Yeah, the future of flying.
Put you in a body harness, hang you like some meat, just give me the nitrous. They're just,
I'm gonna need
the flight attendants are just passing out balloons. They're like nitrous mafia at that point.
They're coming by, checking your dial. They're like, "Oh, this one's moving. This one's feisty. This one's what is this? A Sammy? Turn it up on that one.
Let's turn her up."
I watched Project Hail Mary the other night. Finally,
I did too.
Really, I loved it.
I also loved it. It was one of the better movies I've seen in a long time.
It was, and I find myself liking Ryan Gosling and all his movies. He's just very personable, and he's actually really funny. But that's probably the only good movie I've watched in quite a while. Unless I watch old movies, that's usually what I do. Is I just go back and watch old movies from when things were good.
I'm just rewatching True Blood for the third time.
God, I never watched that when it came out. I'm not gonna watch it now. It's so gay. And that was like 15 years ago or something, right? Back then, I was making fun of my friends for watching it.
I love it. It's so good.
All my guy friends that were watching it.
So good.
There we go.
You don't like vampire, sexy country vampire shows?
It's like a soap opera. It's like a gay soap opera.
It is a little soap opera. Stargate is better. I agree.
Or I just go rewatch Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders is a good rewatch.
But never the movie. The movie isn't even. I can't even.
No.
The Immortal Man was so bad that in my head, it doesn't even ruin the series because I can't even mentally attach it to the series. It's not the same characters. It's not the same story. It's so horrible that it didn't even damage the legacy of the series for me in my head because I couldn't even connect the two. It was that bad. So I still have full appreciation for the Peaky Blinders series, even while something as dog shit as the Immortal Man exists out there. And
I don't even think I know what you're talking about.
it was so bad. Oh, it's the movie they made to end it. And it's out on Netflix. You can watch it, and it's the worst thing ever.
Oh, is that the one where what if he like kills himself at the end or something? Or
I don't even remember. He kills. I don't want to run it for people, but he kills someone in there that makes no sense. And they don't even show it. It's just like this flashback without him even being in it. It's so dumb. Yeah, same with Star Wars. I don't even consider the most recent 3 part of the rest. But yeah, Project Hail Mary is probably the best thing I've watched, movie I've watched this year.
Are you watching House of Dragons?
No. No, I'm sorry, but
I'm not really enjoying it. I'm watching it, but I'm judging it.
I can't watch. Oh man, we're really getting into it here. I don't know.
I know we're just turning. This is.
They're not related. How are you building a story?
Welcome to our movie review section. We're just emulating Gary at this point.
I wasn't interested from the very beginning. I think I watched a couple episodes when it first came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm not. I got better stuff to do. Yeah, not interested. I watched Pluribus, and the concept is really cool, but I just can't get over people acting stupid in apocalyptic type scenarios like that lady.
So enraging.
It is. And it's just.
But people would be that enraging because people are really dumb.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Like, I think unfortunately it is.
This is the main reason I'm so introverted, is because my life is so much more peaceful. I just stay here all the time in my house 24/7. I don't go out. I don't do anything. The only time I go do anything is when I go travel, because as soon as I go out and do something publicly, I'm just like rolling my eyes at literally every interaction with people. It's just crazy.
Here's a question for the people, if there's people just listening. If you could make a movie about one of the ancient mysteries you've investigated or sites you visited, what would it be? Thank you for the question.
That's a good question. I'm going through a lot of things in my head right now. What are you laughing at?
I bet Dances with Wolves is your favorite movie, or Wolf of Wall Street. What other movies have wolf in the title?
Hey, they're not bad. Those aren't bad movies.
Those are both good movies.
If I could make a movie about I guess sorry it's taken so long, but I'd like to.
He's putting a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
He's taking this very seriously.
You know, there's so many great stories out there about ancient history that we never do. We get the same recycled stuff, every however many years we get an Egypt movie of some varying level of realism, um, or a Greece movie or something, when we've got all these, I really enjoyed Apocalypto. Apocalypto was like a really incredible movie, and we could be making movies like that Mel Gibson did. We could be making movies like that about so many things in history. I'd love to see stuff about Cambodia, the Khmer Empire, and even taking it
What's
further.
Samaria? Like ancient Samaria?
Yeah, like you don't have to make a movie on Homer's Odyssey based on, and race swap and gender swap everything. How about you just make a movie about like different cultures and stuff? They did it in Apocalypto. There wasn't a single word of English in that movie. And it was amazing. That movie was incredible. You could do movies to the Hollywood level that was done like Apocalypto. And you could do it on a million different stories from around the world on ancient history.
One I would like
to
is yeah, I agree. That would be really cool. About Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Or
Another movie that I liked was the Easter Island movie from back in the day. And I can't remember what it was called. Jason Lee was in it. And not a lot of people watched it. Now I have to look it up. And I would recommend this one. They actually they represented very well that tradition of swimming off the island and to the other cliff, getting the egg, bring it back intact, which has been copied in as a rite of passage for men in other movies like Conan, that newer Conan movie. They did that and stuff like that. Rapa Nui. It's just called Rapa Nui from 1994 with Jason Scott Lee. Isai Morales is in it. It was a good movie. From what I remember, I haven't watched it in a long time. It's pretty cool.
That's a cool recommendation.
Yeah. Why aren't we making movies like that? They're great.
So cool.
And Apocalypto is the best example that I can think of that. You could be doing this on all these movies, and if you just did it right, people will go watch it.
I know why. Because if we had movies that made us actually question things and think and be inspired and curious about the past, then people will start being like, wait a second. What about these other things? And then we'll be thinking too much. We'll be thinking too much. And they can't have that.
You could do a million stories from the Bible even if you wanted to, or any of these ancient texts. But every time they do some weird thing or change it,
Japan made Pepe the Baby. That would be like that would have to cast like Zach Galifianakis. I feel like I said his name wrong. That would be like a frick. What is that movie called? Vegas. It's where they go to Vegas and they forget everything. Bachelor party in Vegas. The Hangover. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not Bachelor Party in Vegas, the movie.
Yeah, you just get
cafe.
You just get swindled out of all your money for glow sticks because you're too polite to say no. Pedro Pascal. Sorry, Pedro Pascal.
Jesus would be a little bit more flamboyant, I think, if Pedro Pascal. Maybe. I don't know. God, I have such a love and hate relationship with Pedro Pascal.
I
Kind of a separate the art from the artist situation.
liked him
there,
in the Nick Cage movie, The
Wasn't he in
Unbearable Weight.
Sicario? Is that
No.
what? No, there was some kind of like.
Oh, he did that. He did a movie with Ben Affleck where they robbed the cartel, I think. It's like Ben Affleck and Charlie Hunnam and Oscar Isaac, I think, and Pedro Pascal, maybe.
Here. I don't know what that is.
Baracocha, something on Baracocha and all that.
Oh,
would
I'm
be
just
great.
thinking of Narcos. I was thinking of Narcos.
Interesting.
Interesante. What's up, Shaman? Yes, look at us. We're back. We're here. We're alive.
We're alive.
Yeah. We just came in for a pulse check. We were like about to sign off like 30 minutes ago, and then we just started.
You didn't miss anything. We're just
ranting about movies.
This whole
and now Anthony is here too. You guys.
Yeah, this whole live stream today was just a proof of life for you guys. Really, we had no plan other than to show up a couple pictures.
And talk about our Japan trip. Like, people weren't there with us, but half the people in the chat were there with us. They're like, we know, we were there.
Yeah. It's like showing people your photo album. And over here, we went to Osaka. And this day we ate some sushi. We all got together for a good dinner over here on this day. Look at our pictures. Look at you there. You look so handsome. That's what we just did for an hour.
Yeah. Try to make it entertaining, but then you're just like,
look, you're right here. Right here with Sammy.
Non-responsive.
You guys are talking next to the big stone.
Yes, that's me in the picture with you. Some delicious. Hell no. Get that shit out of here.
You don't like Noto? Graham did have heart surgery. I was able to talk to him the other day. He said he was doing well and getting back to work, and everything went good.
Wow.
So I was really happy to hear.
What a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Because was he just on, what podcast was he on where he was like, this might be my last podcast? I don't know.
What podcast is that? It's like one of the biggest ones out there right now.
Was it The Diary of a CEO?
I don't know.
I don't know.
For doing what I do, I don't watch enough of what I do.
Yeah.
I watch Warhammer 40K lore and breakdown videos and comic book breakdown videos and just all kinds of nerd stuff. And then I put on ASMR war videos and fall asleep to that. That's how I go to bed.
That's crazy. Veteran ASMR.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my intake. And I've started watching AI Slop. Oh no, Sammy's frozen.
I'm back.
I've started watching AI Slop it's all like Chinese AI videos of like some guy getting powers during a zombie apocalypse or something, or everybody in the world all of a sudden getting powers and him making some decision that pays off in the end, and he ends up, and it's like AI with like then AI pictures or images.
What?
I don't know, it's just a time suck. And I put it on when I'm like drowsing off at night, and then I switch it over to the war sounds.
You should do a day in the
Well,
life
I don't.
nightly routine.
Yeah,
You should
I
do a
don't know why
nightly
I'm sharing
routine video with Wandering Wolf. How does Wandering Wolf recharge at night?
that. You guys think
Here's my nightly routine as a full-time content creator.
I'm about to go to bed, but then I put a pizza in and I eat an entire pizza to myself.
And then I put on the sounds of gunfire.
I put on sounds of
Sweet,
gunfire
relaxing sounds of gunfire.
and artillery in the background.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm a bit more chronically online than you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty chronically online, but I watch a lot more of the longer form, like the 3-hour podcast stuff.
I try to, especially with my friends when they're doing stuff, when they're going on shows and stuff. I try to watch them because I want to support my friends. I'm happy for them, but I don't end up watching any of it. It's hard for me. I don't know.
Yeah, you got the attention span thing. As he stares off into the distance.
I don't know.
Are you frozen or am I frozen?
The artillery, I haven't gotten too deep. I just discovered this like in the last 5 days, and discovered that when I put on the war music, like the war sound, 10-hour plus 12-hour long videos, 24-hour long videos of just like gunfire and artillery sounds. I've just discovered all this, that this was even a thing. And I put it on one night and I slept like a baby, and I've played it every night since, and I've been sleeping because usually I wake up throughout the night and I sleep horribly. And the last 4 nights running or so, I've slept like a baby. And maybe that's weird, I don't know, but so I haven't got into specifics. The videos are more like artillery fire, World War II, or while you're in the trenches, or it's like desert combat, whatever, this, or Vietnam warfare sounds. There might be like a thing playing or something.
I'm so curious. Why do you have to go fight your neighbor?
Get him, dude. I hope you win.
Yeah, good luck. I hope there's no artillery involved.
Yeah, just leave the artillery at home.
Is it verbal fighting, or are you about to physically go fight your neighbor? How do you know you're about to go? Is it scheduled?
Yeah, it's like a sundown. He must be on the East Coast. This is like a dusk.
This is his nightly routine. Yours is putting on artillery sounds. He's like, me and my neighbor, I'll go outside and we just fight each other. And then we were like, okay, good job. And then we say good night and we go to bed.
I wonder if you're in the comments, if you're watching and you've ever seen a movie called Barfly, let me know. Because then you'll get, I always say this reference, I just need a little fuel to beat Eddie. And nobody ever gets it. Nobody understands what I'm talking about.
I feel like you've told me to watch this movie before.
I have, yeah. It's an old movie called Barfly. It's Mickey Rourke. I want to bring it up and
Mickey Rourke.
But yeah, Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Faye Dunaway. And it's a movie about I think it was based on Charles Bukowski and his life.
Yo, no say. How does Wandering Wolf wander? He wanders quite a bit. All right. You want How you feeling?
Yeah. Should we call it? Yeah.
I think I've run out of things to talk about today.
I'm
really happy to
going-
see y'all back here. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody. It's good to be back. It feels good to be back. I'll be on with Derek on his channel, Megalithic Marvels, this Thursday at 1:30. And we'll be diving into the Japan stuff over there. And we've got another video, our first Japan video coming out next week. Yeah, I think that
should we
covers
say
it.
also let people know that the Greece tour is canceled?
Greece tour is canceled. Yeah. And so we're looking for a backup for that, which is where the Mexico thing came in. And we'll see. I'll be talking to the guys and seeing if we want to do something else, when and where and what that looks like. So yeah. And I think we'll be getting dates out for the UK tour with Gary and everybody pretty soon. I'm about to be getting back into that. It's been a lot going on over here, and I'm just getting back into stuff this week. So I'll have a lot of information on that probably next week. Yeah, I think Greece will happen again. It just wasn't the right time. But I think Greece was still going to happen. But this particular one is getting postponed. Yeah, so no big deal. We'll have another one. And yeah, guys, come back and see us next week. And you can catch me over with Derek on Megalithic Marvels this Thursday at 1:30. I'll be over there hanging out with him. So make sure to go check him out. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. And yeah. All right.
Yay. Bye-bye.